Not only have I lost a child, which people can't go through, but also within the circumstances with which I've lost him, he wasn't poorly. You said to somebody, what's the worst thing in the world that's imaginable to you? The first thing you'd say is losing one of our children. The second thing they'd say is the circumstances in which they've taken their own life, because to me that's like that signifies that something in their life wasn't right, and they perhaps didn't love me, and my son perhaps didn't love me enough to be able to tell me and to be able to share with me how he was feeling. So that's a direct reflection on me. Whereas if your child was knocked over or you lost them through an illness or whatever, and you've done everything you can within the power to get them the medication, to take them into hospital, to have operations, whatever, you know you've done everything you could have done and you made their passing as peaceful as you can. But for me, I can't even go to what was in Connor's mind or what made him do that. Why did he not think of me? I'm his mother, who knew that I loved him and I supported him 1000%, but he just perhaps didn't. Did he not love me enough to be able to just ring me or send me a text that day? As time goes by, I realise he didn't say anything to anybody. He didn't, the closest person to him was his brother. And Connor and Luke came as a package. It was never just Connor and it was never just Luke, it was the boys. So how does Luke feel that he was with him? From the day Luke was born, he was with Connor. He shared the bedroom with him, they sat on the couch together, had the tea together, they went on holiday together. Whatever they did, it was the boys, it was never just Connor. So how does Luke feel as well that he never knew anything as well? And I didn't, and his sister didn't.
I want to try and portray throughout what he is to you, but also I've got to take in consideration how Luke feels about him and his memories, and Jasmine, and whoever you want me to be involved, whoever you want me to get inspiration and information from.
His dad did, his dad, it was all about the football. To me, there's very little here about football. This is about a mum, son, a mother and a son relationship, and a father and a son relationship. It's different, isn't it?
So when's the last time you got these out?
Last night, when I knew you were coming, yeah. But I haven't. It was too painful. I can't really.
Yeah. So what do you want to happen with these things? What would give you the most comfort?
I need to be able to know that these things aren't in a drawer or they're hidden away, because Connor was a part of my life and still is.
I would feel as though I achieved something and I've done the right thing if I can amalgamate all these things into something that's a part of your daily life that you can talk about every day.
How are you feeling at the moment going through those boxes?
I like talking about it because I feel that somebody's interested in my son, but his stuff's here and he's here in my head and in my heart, that I need him to be a part of this house, of me, everything that's in here and everything that's in these boxes needs to me to be visible so that people can see he's not in a resting place. And
Ruth has sent me a text. Sian, thank you and Maz so much. Felt like therapy for me and feel like I know Connor more now. So just imagine if it goes ahead and he talked to his mates and Jazz and Luke and you are able to compile this art that is my Connor, encompassed in all he was and all he would have been. Being able to have that insight into his mind. It is with much love and gratitude that you spent time with me today, and I hope your dreams and mine become reality, Ruth. And it's going to be massive therapy for her, like she said. I don't feel as though I'm exploiting anybody with my ideas, with what I wanted to do and the vision that I had. Now I'm so pleased that she can see that, and so pleased that I can see what good it's going to bring to her and the family and how much she's going to get out from it. I have to see Connor through everybody's eyes but I also have to try and get inside his psyche as well and try and see what he saw, how he saw the world. Like, you know, when we looked at his phone and all those pictures that he took, those amazing photographs that Ruth didn't realise was so creative. You know, every single shot that he took, the composition was brilliant and there was so much depth in the pictures. She didn't understand why he took one picture of a cigarette and an ashtray with graffiti in the background, but I saw it, I saw what he saw, and it was so amazing to actually tell Ruth what I saw and be able to pick up that he was an artist and tell her something about her son that she didn't know. Again, that was another breakthrough, I think, and something else, another door that we've helped to get through, another horrible door of grief, really. So my idea is that I want it to be a brick wall. I want the brick wall, a higgledy-piggledy brick wall, you know, not just a rectangular shape. We're talking about something cut out and 3D as well, maybe in wood. And then we'll have the graffiti that he was so into, and maybe the graffiti can say some of those words that Ruth was talking about. He was very big with his lyrics and his music. He loved his music, didn't see his music magazines, and we can use some of those words that he used to say that all his friends followed, and his nickname, of course, we've got Bane. So my vision is to see this brick compilation in the kitchen so that they can all be a part of it. And it's going to be a moving piece as well. So some of the bricks that are three-dimensional, I want them to open. I want them to be like little secret boxes for each one of the family member to have a little lock to put things in, you know, to kind of speak to Connor, to have their own little private time. And if they want to buy something or do something and they feel as though they need to connect to him, that's their way, that's their little private box to put things in that brick, behind that graffiti that was part of him. And some of the handles on those boxes can be some of those really precious memorabilia and items that Ruth had in those two boxes that she hadn't opened until we were there. You know, his Xbox remote controls and all his little items. I need to incorporate in the piece, in the finished art piece for everybody. At least now I know it's definitely confirmed from Ruth that this art is going to be a positive, a good therapeutic, cathartic process for the whole family to go through and to work with. It's going to be amazing, actually.